What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys which game is better between Dokkan Battle and Dragon Ball Legends. And I'm obviously good at Extent 3 as everyone knows. And hope you can enjoy. Let's get into it. So let's compare when both games were released. Both global and JP version of Dokkan were released on 2015. And obviously, Dokkan on JP was on February and Global was on July. Legends was released around May 17, 2018. And really, the release date is basically like around a 2-year difference. So it is a large gap of a difference. Well, which game is better? And I'll tell you why. In my personal opinion, and really, I think most of people's opinions, and if you actually know and play both games, the better game is Dokkan. I'm not saying it's like a 20% difference of which is better. We're talking, like, in my opinion, at least a 60% difference in a game being better. But obviously, I'm gonna tell you why. Let's start about the mechanics in both games. A lot of people in Dokkan say it's kind of like a Candy Crush kind of vibe. It's not. When you play Dokkan, its feel is way different of when you actually watch it for the first time. So yes, and in Legends it's obviously just PvP. You just use that character, and you can turn left, right, and front, blah blah blah, and dodge and etc. And why Legends is worse is really one of the reasons being Legends pay to win. I think Legends is becoming more and more pay to win, and every year. I think there was a point where I enjoyed Legends almost as same as Dokkan, but it was for a brief month. And one thing that is different between these two games is actually Legends gets boring pretty quick. In my opinion, the only thing keeping Legends alive of them just releasing new characters. If they don't do that, I think the game would already be dead. But I think even if Dokkan didn't release like frequently of characters being new, I think the game would still be way more alive than Legends. As well as that, it's so hard to pull just one specific character you want on Legends. So obviously, let's say one challenge from Dokkan give you 1 stone, and in Legends it give you 10 chronos. So let's use this method, right? The problem with Legends is really you need thousands of chronos just to pull one character, and that if you're lucky. I know people that spend 20,000 chronos and don't pull a character. Like, the odds are just that low. I know someone that even had 50,000 chronos and didn't even pull a specific unit. That's how bad the system is in Legends. One other thing as well is I started Legends around 2018, and at first I started for like a free-to-play guy, and then I started paying money more and more, and then I just created a new account and started playing, and I started paying money in the game. And my friend's account is 1 year old and he's free-to-play. In 1 month my account was better than his. And why? Because I spent money. A lot of you might just say, well, it's the same with Dokkan. Well, not specifically. There's another problem with Legends where most of the characters and LFs that are in the game, you could still pull to this day. Unlike Dokkan, there's barely, so mainly banners have 1 to 3 LRs in them, and maybe anniversary banners would have a couple of LRs. But in Legends, most LFs you could still pull to this day, even if they released a year ago or etc. etc. So I could just start an account now and start paying thousands of dollars and get a better account than someone that played the game for years and years. One other thing, some characters, even if you Zenkai, they still get trashed on by people pulling in new units like the Gohan, for example, the latest Gohan, for example. Like I saw people having full Zenkai units and still getting trashed on and one-shotted by other people. So in my opinion, Legends doesn't make much sense in its mechanics. And I know Legends is working hard to make the better game, but of Dokkan, there's not really... Dokkan isn't putting more effort, they're just putting it away more smart. For example, in Dokkan, sometimes I could spend like 50 stones and get an LR. But in Legends, maybe it would happen 1 in a million people, 1 in a billion guys. I don't know how many people play the game, but you understand the point. Like in Dokkan, you could more easily pull something good than Legends. And if someone is free to play, that would really affect the situation. Because let's say I'm a free to play guy and I have 100 stones and put on LAR. And let's say 100 stones is an equivalent to 1,000 chronos, right? Or 2,000 chronos. I summon, I get nothing. You see my point? It doesn't make sense. Like, it really doesn't. And even 2,000 chronos is also a kind of a catch. Because technically with every, stage you clear, it's 10 chronos, except if you get, more buffs and stuff like that. So that's why I made it 20 chronos. But my point is, Legends just need barely any changes to kind of be on par with Dokkan. And the problem is, Legends just gets way more boring. Because unlike Legends, Dokkan doesn't get boring that fast. Like, I played the game for years, I'm still not bored. Yes, there might be a month I just don't like to play the game. It happens with every game. But with Legends, you play for like 2 months straight and then stop playing the game for like 5 months, if not even more. But with Dokkan, it would never happen. I never saw someone actually just stop playing the game just because, they got bored. Like, I barely know any people that do that. So, yeah. One other thing, in the past, Legends was known to have better, character arts, but now it's not. I think Dokkan's arts have become better than Legends. Like, look at Alari I Goku, or Alari, Blood Evolution Vegeta, or Alari Gogeta, Alari Vegito, or Alari Android 17, and the Alari Android 17 and 8 and Frieza. All these, character designs have become so good, in fact, that I would say the last trophy Legends had has officially been dropping. I think, finally, Dokkan has destroyed Legends. In my opinion, Legends just can be better than Dokkan. And I think it might be just too late for Legends to recover. So if someone from Legends is hearing this, I think you guys need a whole revamp. I know it's hard. I know, a lot of people might get pissed, but I think the game really needs a brand new revamp, a brand new look to the game. But I think when you guys have the perfect image in your head and develop it to a game, I think your game will start being as good as Dokkan's. And even if Dokkan's older, I think Legends has a chance to be better. And really, if a person from Dokkan's watching this for some reason, the only really comment I have is just release more stuff and not to make anniversaries that long, because like some people like really get bored at the end of the anniversary because you guys just give us a lot of time, and I'm thankful. But I think sometimes just give us a little bit too much time, and I guess maybe a little bit more events and stones would be also nice. But other than that, there's no really complaints I have for Dokkan. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you guys really want to talk in the comments about which game is better, just chat about them, then comment down below. And I'm gonna put a link to my Discord server in the description because I have one. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye.